Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Getting Dirty with Coach Dalton. I am Coach Dalton.
I'm Caitlin. And I'm Walker.
We sure hope that you're ready to get dirty. Couldn't be happier that you came back for month 2 of sliding. I hope that you watched last month and you understand now the things that cause girls to get injured and understand how we can avoid those things. This month we're going to actually work on actually sliding. One of the things that I know a lot of coaches do or a lot of girls have seen on other videos is girls sliding on slip-and slides or on cardboards. I'm going to tell you something. That is great for helping you overcome those fears, and maybe that works the same way as what my video did last month by explaining things. But at the end of the day, the biggest key to your safety is going to be you understanding how to overcome friction. There is no friction on a slip and slide or a cardboard mat in your socks. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to slide on a field. You might as well start practicing that way. So that's exactly what our girls are going to do this month. We're going to be practicing on a field and understanding things. To try to help them be safe, I've ensured that they both wore sliders underneath their pants. There's no reason you can't layer things up as you're going to do these drills that we do this month so that you don't end up having too much friction because you're practicing 100 times. You won't need to worry about that stuff in games because you're going to slide once or twice. But when you're practicing something new like this, and I'm going to have you going over and over and over and over and purposely trying to overcome friction in different ways, you're going to need a little bit of help. So my tip for you this month is layer yourself up when you go do these drills. Let's get ready to get dirty. Last month we left off with the concept of weight distribution. If you can get your weight distributed, you're going to be able to slide across the ground instead of dropping into the ground. Sounds like a simple concept, except for the fact some of you can't even say the 2 words, let alone maybe understand what that means. So if I say, okay, Walker, you're going to be perfectly safe if you just distribute your weight, she says, fantastic, still afraid. So we're going to do some drills to help Walker understand how do you get that weight distributed. So I'm going to make this pretty tough for you. You're going to hold on to the bat. Coaches or parents, if you're watching this, basically we're holding it down below our waist, legs apart, both hands. You want to have your knees slightly bent. I don't want you pulling the back out or anything like that, but as long as you've got a good stance, a good athletic base below you, you're not going to have trouble doing this no matter who's doing this. Later in the drill, I'll actually have one of the girls holding this for me, so I can show you, even moms, you can do this. You're not going to get hurt. Okay? So we're just going to hold that bat. All I need you to do, Walker, is use that bat, just like you would monkey bars. Try to get your weight distributed, get it off your bottom. Get that toe out here, I don't know, like your slide. Okay, go. All right, that's not bad for the first time. Now, this is the most difficult concept for them to learn, so we might as well practice it a couple of times that don't take a lot of room. So when you're practicing that, give them 3, 4, 5 chances. So you keep going, Walker, we'll just keep moving forward. Don't make us pick you back up because we will get hurt and you don't want to hurt us. I know you love us. Okay? Okay, good. We're going to move forward. Now, I'm going to do it a little bit faster. Great job. All right. Get the next girl in row. Okay, great job. Try to get up. Come on, get on the line. That girl. All right. I want you to be careful of it. Don't stick that leg straight up. I want you to try to arch a little bit. Don't let your heel dig in, but don't lock that knee up either. That kind of defeats the purpose. Go. Okay. All right. Good girl. What I'm going to let you do for this next step is, not start where the ground's already grabbing on your body. That's going to make it much easier for you. Before we do that, I got to teach you a couple of really technical terms. You'll notice that each one has one leg that's under their knee and one leg that they're sticking forward. We're going to call this your sticking forward leg. Some of you, it might be your right leg, some of you might be your left leg. You might want to sit down and do this to make sure you understand this. This is your sticking out leg. This is your underneath leg. What you're going to need to do is remember which leg is your sticking out leg and which leg is your underneath leg. Point to your sticking out leg. You guys are geniuses. That's why I got them in my videos. They're the best. Which leg is your underneath leg? All right, I'm going to have them stand up this time and hold the bat. Your sticking out leg is actually going to go back behind. So I'm going to have you hold the bat. We're going to take and put it back behind you. All right, makes sense. Which leg you're sticking out leg? There we go. Okay, Caitlin, come on up here. So your sticking out leg is back behind. All you're going to do, Caitlin, is try to throw that leg forward like you're going to slide. Like that. Thank you for asking. Coaches, there's no problem with girls as they're trying to learn. Is that really what I heard you say? Okay, so try to slide for me. Okay, great job. All right, Walker, you just come on up here this time. This time we're not moving. Girls, you just get up and keep moving through the drill. Okay, go. Okay, now that you guys are getting a little bit better, try to really flow forward like you're really going to go into a slide. Okay? Good. Now, one of the things that I like to do with these, you'll notice when Caitlin dropped, she kind of sate dropped. She plopped right down. She didn't really distribute any weight. And you heard that thump. When Walker went through that, she distributed the weight once she felt contact with the ground, and you heard her thump at all. You heard her just kind of go across the ground. That's a beautiful thing. So this time, Caitlin, I want you to really try to drive forward like you're really sliding. I don't want to hear that thump. I want your body to distribute your weight. Much better. That a girl. Great job. All right, now, a lot easier to get you distributed when you're starting out without doing it. Okay? Next step for this drill is we're going to have them move back a little bit. Why? Because I want them to add a little bit of speed. One thing I know about Caitlin and Walker that you may not know is they're both slappers, and they're both slappers because they're really fast. What I love about slapping is that girls that are fast do this, and speed never goes into a slump. So you'll notice that I move the camera, because I'm going to let the whole world find out if you're cheating me or not. I better not see you on this video tiptoeing up to this bat, because what I'm trying to let them do is build up some speed for this so they can see when I'm standing there, it's not quite so easy. Easier than if I'm on the ground, but if I can get some speed behind this, it becomes a very easy drill to be able to distribute your weight and actually slide across the ground instead of seat dropping in the ground. Don't let me see you walking now. That was kind of a jog. Atta girl, way to explode through this. Here we go, Caitlin. Nice, much better, kid. Atta baby. Okay, one more time. Good girl. Great job. All right, what do you think the next logical step might be for these young ladies? Oh, don't let your brain overheat. Of course, I'm going to let them get a little bit more of a run. Did you see how much easier it was to slide if you had some speed? Is there any reason that you should see girls out there on the field run in, and then they slow down? Woohoo, I slid, mama. That just doesn't even make sense to me, because you can't really slide if you're going slow. You're just going to get stuck with friction. If you're going to do that, rock on. Mama, you make sure you stand up and say, no, you didn't, sweetheart. You just did a seat drop. Sliding involves speed and going across the ground. If you're not doing that, you ain't sliding. This time we're going to have you move back a little bit. Go. Atta girl. Very nice. Get there, nice. Okay, way to work. Nice, okay, hold still. Okay, good. Now you notice at this point in the drill, she's cranking fast. Her body wanted to keep going. I'm still having her hold on to the bar. There's a reason for that. Coaches, part of doing this is helping this kid right here who's seen girls get injured in the past overcome that fear. Girls don't rush to get to the next step. If you need to do this same exact drill 1,000,000 times to overcome that fear and just make that muscle memory distributing your weight flat instead of going to your side, then I suggest you, I don't know, do this drill 1,000,000 times. All right? If we were really doing this, we would keep doing this until they move on. I think at this point we're ready to start letting go of that bat though, and I'll bet by the time you get done practicing you're ready to let go of that bat too. But I can't let you do this with this pretty little noggin like this We need one of those like really hard things on your head. I think they call it a helmet. Go get your helmet and meet me back here next month.